guys, gals, friends, and family of Bob's Farm Workshop. You've seen me, the last episode I had a large quantity of venison and ground pork butt, and I need to get it finished up into sausage. Alright, how did human hair get in there? My granddaughter was here yesterday. So this morning, yesterday I made 6 or 8 pounds of breakfast sausage. Today I made about 12 more pounds, maybe 15. Because I had 40 pounds of meat this morning, and now this is what I call the sausage mix. It's 60-40 venison and ground pork. And I have a Butcher and Packer brand Italian sausage kit. Now I did that before and it was a little bit too mild, so I added more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in water just like I did before. And let me read the instructions here. Now in this kit there is nothing but salt, fennel, and black pepper. And it says grind 25 pounds of pork butts or picnic hams through, blah, blah, blah. If using grain meat, use 18 pounds to 7 pound pork for best results. Add 1 cup of water and mix well. Alright, so I'm going to put a little more than that. I'm going to put close to 2 cups in this blender. I'm going to throw this in, and I know it needs more because I did it before. So I'm going to throw in more fennel. I'm going to throw in more. I'm going to put the fennel in just like that. The rest is garlic and pepper. I'm going to leave that out. I'm going to grind this dry for a second. I don't know if you can see the blender over here. Let me light things up here a little bit. I try to get this so we can get everything in. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to squeeze by the tripod here. Nice day out today, by the way, here in Western New York. So I just put the fennel and seeds in here. Grind that up a little bit. Oh my God, that smells so good. I'm going to add a little extra black pepper here. We can add more later. And I've got garlic salt here. Okay, fennel, black pepper, garlic salt. I'm going to add the Butcher and Packer brand Italian sausage seasoning. Now when I do 25 pounds of the other sausage, it says to add 3 cups. So I'm just going to add 2 cups of cold water. And then we're going to divide this between, I've divided the tubs into approximately half and half here. Alright, definitely want to put the top on this. So, I'm going to poke holes with my fingers in the meat to help get the water absorbed down in there. We're going to take our little... Now this is going to get mixed together too. This just half and half just helps me mix it. And then we're going to, there's all kinds of sludge in the bottom here I got to get out. Let me put a little bit of water in here. slurry that around. Alright, so we got everything out. I'm going to fill my blender just to keep it from getting dried on here. And now we have this fun. And I guess you've probably seen me doing this before. I fold it a couple times and then turn it. And you watch, this will all get absorbed. The fennel is what makes. Now you notice the meat wasn't really mixed well, but that's okay because yeah, I'm going to do a lot of mixing anyway. And that just toughens up the meat if you mix it too much. Oh my gosh, this smells fabulous, guys. You know what fennel smells like, right? Kind of has that sort of licoricey odor to it. There's a nasty chunk I don't want in there. Okay, see? We inspect as we go. And we'll switch to the other one. Yeah, I bought 2 of these. These are called meat lugs. Now this is mild sausage. I think I'm only going to put half of it in casings, stuff half of it, and another nugget of fat. Ideally, I should put this back in the fridge and let it, quote, rest for another day. But it's already been in and out of the fridge a couple times. I'm sure it'll be fine. So see, the meat is looking very well mixed now too. We've been yeah, it's just easier with bulk because, you know, easier with bulk. And 2 cups of water was not too much for this, especially for the meat you want to run in the stuffer. You put a little extra water in it for the stuffer and it'll flow like a liquid then. Okay, so we're going to take a little piece of this. I'm going to take a little piece of this just in case there's a difference. We're going to mush it together. I'm going to throw this in the frying pan, and when it finishes frying, I'll come back and we'll make a verdict on if it tastes like Italian sausage. Sorry, I was off camera here, but there we've made a patty of what we've mixed up. Throw it on the stove over here. You've seen my stove. It's not too dirty today. My wife was appalled that it was dirty the other day. I've got some natural casing soaking in warm water over here to get the salt out of it. I'm going to rinse each tube of it out, and then we'll stuff a few of those when I get this mix right. Okay, so you can hear it sizzling. It's still a little fresh. It needs more salt, so I added the rest of the garlic salt, and to add a little heat I added a little bit more black pepper, and I added a couple more shots of liquid smoke to it. So I'm going for broke. I added just some regular old-fashioned Italian seasoning in there too. You know the mix, oregano and thyme and Alright, well, I got ahead of you, but I think this is a winner. It's got just a little bit of backburn. Not a lot, just from the black pepper. The black pepper is hot. It's alright. So now we're going to have to stuff all this. I think some of it I'm just going to set aside. But actually I could just package it as I go. So I just need to get out my freezer bags. And should I do a dozen? And then we'll do a dozen packages of Italian bulk, and then we'll do stuffed, and then we'll have to cut that. All right, well, I'm gonna get the bags ready, and I'll show you how I stuff one. So I'm gonna fill these bags up, probably a little more than a pound. I'm not sure, but I should have opened them all, because when your hands are all gooey, it ain't no fun. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Beautiful day here. So I kind of poke the bag open, and I try to put it in small enough balls that it doesn't hit the zipper going in. Okay, so I got my bags with roughly the right amount of meat in each one. And first thing I do is I stomp it down. Then I push the air in the corners up and out. Put my hand here, flatten it down. Now there's just a tiny air bubble in there, but over the years I've done this and it always works out great. So then I partially zip the zipper about 3/4 of the way. And you can see there's pretty much not much air left in there. Push it out to the edge and zipper down. That's it. Smooth it out. It says V Ital Saw. You know what that is, right? Alright. I'm going to finish these up and put them in the freezer, and we'll start stuffing. Here we are once again. The Haka brand stuffer. I've put the tube on the right size for Italian sausage. Tip the bin back. I've got what's left of my approximately 12 pounds of venison Italian sausage. About 60-40 venison to pork. You hear the breather let the air out. Okay, meat's right there. Now I laid these casings in there, one on top of the other, and put the ends over the edge in sequential order, so they should come right off the top of the pile and not be tangled. That's the plan anyway. It makes it a whole lot easier to slide it on the stuffer tube. See, it slides right on there just nice. Now normally I don't twist this into links, but I'm going to give it a try. Why not? Alright. So there's one filled casing. So what did I see the other day? Okay. There's one filled casing down there. Sorry, I guess you missed some of that. How big do we want them? You pinch. Got to twist them this way though. How cool is that? And then you pinch here. I'll make them a little longer. Let's see. Just make one more in the middle of this. How cool is that? There you go. Linked sausages. Just like that there. I like it. They'll make nice little sandwiches. Okay, so take the next one that I put in the bowl in order. Oh, that's a longer one too. I can turn this guy around here. I got him in this board because it kind of hangs over the corner of this countertop here. Gives it a bigger footprint. Okay, got the end of this one. I've tried collagen casing, but it's kind of like tough and nasty. Okay. Not really a big fan. Let that blow up good. There we go. Try to keep it uniform in diameter. You can pull back and it'll kind of stuff it harder. Make it look nice. Gotta figure out something. I gotta figure out something here. Massage that out nice. Nice and uniform. There we go. She's looking alright. We got the remaining meat stuffed. I'm going to show you what I saw online. Big Red, I think it is. Guy makes a lot of sausage. And I'll show you what he showed me. Okay. You pinch however long you want your first sausage to be. You pinch how much you want your next that sausage to be. Then you turn that one. Then you go and you pinch past that one and the length you want that sausage to be. Now, I've seen guys whirl them. Okay, there you go, you can do that. Now, there's a little air in that, but that's all right. It's just a little air. Pinch past, pinch past. You can do it with your thumbs. This natural casing works so much better than that collagen. I tried to make breakfast sausage in a collagen casing and it was a complete failure. So look at that, we got 3 links left. We'll start right here and here. And when they sit, this has a tendency to kind of set up. And look at that. Alright guys, so I'm going to continue that with the rest of my sausages. And then all I'm going to do is cut them and freeze them. So I don't think you need to see that. So anyway, butcher and packer kit. I added extra garlic salt. I bought from an Amish store. I added extra crushed coarse ground black pepper. I added liquid smoke. More fennel than came in the kit. Kind of picked the flavor up. It might be okay with just straight pork. With the venison, you kind of got to overcome the sort of beefy flavor. So I upped the spices. And then you just keep adding those. I did add a little bit of Italian seasoning. A couple tablespoons of, probably 4 tablespoons of Italian seasoning to the batch. And now that we spun them, we're going to stuff them in plastic bags and call it food. Alright guys, God bless, take care, we'll see you next time. Well, I'm starting to get Mama's kitchen cleaned up. And I made a wonderful discovery after stuffing all my sausage. I actually put the sausage in the refrigerator, twisted up into links to set and rest for a while before I package it. But, gee, I found a bunch of meat in the tubes of the stuffer. I'm not going to throw that away. I haven't had breakfast or lunch. So we've got some peppers and onions and some venison Italian sausage patties. They're rectangular shaped because that's the shape of my bread. So I'm just going to simmer this stuff down and we'll come back when they're done. Alright, I believe the patties are done. So see what I mean about the size of the bread. I made my patty the size of my bread. I'm going to start with one of these because if it's too much, I'll save the rest for dinner. But we'll put some of those peppers and onions right on here. Get out the Heinz ketchup or whatever we got, Kraft or unsweetened. My wife's gone healthy on me. Now I'm going to spare you the chewing on this, but we'll come back. Sorry, I'm kind of in the dark here. I don't have the light on over my dining table, but I like lots of ketchup on my peppers and onions. All right, we'll come back. Okay, so the review of my own venison sausage. It really does capture the essence of Italian sausage. Even after I spiced it up a little bit, it's still very mild. Have I tasted spicier Italian sausage from the store or the butcher? Yes. It's still quite, the spices are still quite subtle. Do I like it? I love it. Does it taste like Italian sausage? Oh yes, it does. So, you know, it's a thing in flux. Next time I'll try a little bit more of this or that or the other thing. I'll throw in some, maybe you need some more heat. Maybe you need some cayenne or some red pepper flakes. Not a lot. I don't like stuff like really hot. Okay, guys, that's it. We're going to package up those other sausages. I'm going to finish eating this. And, hey, hunting season's coming in a couple weeks. We'll see what we do. All right. God bless. Take care, folks. Have a safe holiday.